Hi everybody, I'm back for a video to show you some new Blu-rays and some DVDs that I've acquired in recent weeks. And some of these are upgrades and some of them are not, or all of them upgrades. They just may all be upgrades. Well, anyway, to start with, I got a couple of 1950s monster films for you. This one here, The Alligator People. Highly entertaining. This is an upgrade to Blu-ray. I have it on a DVD, which is already pretty good, but I figured why not upgrade? You know, this is starring Beverly Garland and Lon Chaney. So I'm not going to talk too much about the films themselves because I figure I'll do videos down the line where I talk about the movies themselves, okay? All right, next up we have John Agar in The Brain from Planet Arrows, which is another really fun and cheesy 50s romp. This particular film is another upgrade onto Blu-ray, and it's really nice. It's got a commentary track from Tom Weaver, and also contributions by the original cast member Joyce Meadows, which is really fun. And did I mention on this one? Special features. Okay, let's see. New audio commentary for this one, which I forgot to mention, the Alligator People. Monster Party podcast hosts Matt Weinhold and Sean Sheridan. Larry Strode and James Gonis. Wow, I didn't know about that. I haven't checked it out yet. Alright, made another addition and an upgrade, supposedly, Blu-ray for my Universal Horror Collection. This is volume 3, and you can see we've got 4 different films on there. Tower of London, Man-Made Monster, which is my favorite film on this batch. The Black Cat, 1941 version, not to be confused with the Edgar Ulmer classic from 34. There's no comparison. That one's much better. And Horror Island, which I think is one of the worst Universal horror films, but we'll get to that another time. This is an interesting upgrade. I have a 6-movie collection here with a pretty horrible cover. It's called the Boris Karloff Collection, and how many of those? 6-movie collection. Boris Karloff 6-movie collection. These are 6 films that Boris Karloff made for Columbia Studios back in the 30s and early 40s. I really want to talk about this at a later date because there are some really interesting movies on here. And eventually I'll do a video talking all about these films. The cover, yeah, it looks better actually on the screen than it does when I look at it myself. I don't know why it looks better here. It looks darker in real life when you're looking at it. But here's the thing. The reason I bought this as an upgrade, this is just a DVD. This is not Blu-ray. It's from Mill Creek. Right? Mill Creek put this out. 6 films in one collection. Now, earlier, Columbia Pictures put this one out, which is largely the same thing. This goes back many years now, this release here. And it's largely the same material, but you'll notice it says 4 classic films on DVD. There are 4 instead of 6. He made 6 films for Columbia back in the day, and this only had 4. Now, that's the reason I just wanted to see if there was any upgrade. So far, from what I could see, the quality is not that much different on this, which I didn't expect it to be from this. But when you had the 4 films, you had to buy 2 of them separately. They put out the 4-film collection, then you had to buy The Man with 9 Lives here separately. And you had to put this one on your list, The Devil Commands. So in order to get all 6, in this case, you had to buy them like that. Don't know why they left 2 off, but that was the way it was. All right, a couple of more items. This is an upgrade. Al Pacino, Ellen Barkin, Sea of Love. I really like this movie. Just rewatched it, actually. Okay, and this was an interesting acquisition I'm going to show you. Currently, I'm going through all 6 seasons of The Sopranos. And I had the old DVDs, like individual season DVDs, but I only had, I think, 4 of the 6 seasons. And I had to ask myself a question. Did I want to buy the seasons that I was missing on the old DVD format, or do I want to get this? And I found out this, which is the complete series, this is actually cheaper. Believe it or not, buying this cost me $60 for all 6 seasons. Well, it's six part 1 and 6 part 2. It's more like 7 seasons, really, on Blu-ray. So I've already watched the first 5 seasons and half of season 6. I'm almost done with the whole box. They look fantastic. A much improved upgrade from the DVD sets that I was originally used to getting. But you'll notice this particular set, of course, it has the 18 sticker there. And this is a UK set, okay? This is a UK set. However, it plays on Region 1 players. You know, I looked into that. I was a little suspicious about it, but I found out that this plays fine on your player, even if you don't need an all region player, in other words. Now, packaging, I like that everything is contained here. You know, you have a big plastic box and everything is contained in one box. However, I regret to say, and if you look down in my other videos, you'll see I made a video about lousy packaging. I'm not crazy of when you have all this stuff going on here and you have multiple discs stacked on top of each other. You have to be really careful, and it's a mess pulling off this different levels of discs in order to get through every season. You know, this is not really my favorite setup insofar as this kind of style, you know. But hey, you know what? At the end of the game, I wound up getting the whole series together in one shot on beautiful looking Blu-ray for just $60. That's much better than buying them all individually. I think they were $35, $40 individual a lot of times. All right, everybody, that's it. Talk soon.